Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Jacques T. Morris here in Atlanta, Georgia. This is our week number 5 Wi-Fi income network training, and this particular week's topic is simple social tools step by step. Let me just say this, and I'm going to be very transparent. I'm going to also be biased, and I'm just going to say if you do not have simple social tools, get simple social tools because it's an absolute game changer. And it is step number 3 inside of the Wi-Fi income network. Okay. It is step number 3 inside of the Wi-Fi income network. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, at the time of this particular training, ladies and gentlemen, we have actually pushed the new version to production. So what does that mean? You're probably saying, well, go through your WIN account, and let me just kind of go here because I'll just show you by means of simple social tools. So literally, you just come here, you just log into your back office, you come here. Okay, all right, yeah, you come to the audience toolkit, and then you proceed. Well, what you will want to do is remove and or delete any versions of it that you currently have and download the newest version. Okay, so the newest version is up. It is Atom, and man, time to rock and roll. So I want you to understand this about simple social tools. Depending on the activity and or maturity, and I'm probably going to make up a word here, the penalization of your account, simple social tools is going to kind of function differently with it. Now you may be saying, well, penalization, Jacques, what are you saying? If you were someone that before simple social tools found yourself in Facebook jail or getting warned or whatever about Facebook, then when you start utilizing simple social tools, don't think that simple social tools is the reason that you're now getting, warning messages or whatever. No, just understand that there are a number of different factors involved with the algorithm. And so myself personally, not only being one of the masterminds behind simple social tools, but actually using the tool on a very consistent basis, I've done so with a very, very, very high success rate. And I've also been able to protect my accounts. Okay. So again, I just want you to understand it's not simple social tools. Like if Facebook was warning you before, hey, they're going to keep warning you because like you're on their radar. And something else that I want to share with everybody, the way that simple social tools is constructed, it's literally constructed to work in harmony with what a human would do anyway. However, you don't have to be there in front of the computer doing it all day. All right. So step by step. So this is the tool. Let me see here. I think, let me see. Well, actually, it's set up on my other accounts too. So this is my main account, and let's see, which tool do I want to utilize first? Let's go with the liker. Okay, I'm just going to go with the liker. Well, no, this is what I'm going to say first. All right, this is what I'm going to say first. If you have no friends, you have no audience, which means no influence and no sales, which totals no money. Okay? That's that. Like, it just is what it is. And one of the things, and one of the reasons, again, Simple Social Tools was developed outside of, helping individuals to build their audience and to save them time. Simple Social Tools was developed to save you money, save you money. Because Facebook ads, ladies and gentlemen, it just kind of is what it is. They're getting really expensive, and there are no guarantees. And what baffles me is that people will say, well, I didn't get any results. I didn't get any whatever. Like, okay, did you save time? Like that's my number one value proposition to anybody that is taking a look at or that has utilized simple social tools. Did my tool suite save you a minimum of 1 hour time? If so, guess what? You got your money's worth. That's it. Because we've already established the fact when I do the live webinars that your time as an entrepreneur is worth a minimum $125 an hour. So you already got your value times two. Okay. No ifs, ands, buts about it. But again, I want you to understand that it's designed to save you money. Now, um, you're going to have multiple accounts, man. You just have to have multiple accounts because what I've noticed, and I want you to understand, I pay attention to any and all feedback when individuals have challenges or problems. I'm listening to them because, like a lot of individuals told me this week, Jacques, hey, the beta version is not working anymore. Well, okay, I think the programmers deactivated it, so you need to remove that and you need to push the new version. Okay, somebody else, their security system on their computer, I don't even know what it's called, it had taken Simple Social Tools and kind of quarantined the app. So functionality, and I had never seen this before, parts of the tool were not working and they thought it was like on us. All right. Then I've seen some other things, people have sent me some messages and whatever and whatever. And the reality is, hold on just a second. Give me just a moment here. Give me just a moment. All right. Okay. Yeah. So I've been looking because, again, I want to take in all this data because I want you to understand this. My number one priority is to protect people's accounts. And so I'm like, man, anybody has any issue, like, if they don't send it to customer support, if they come to my inbox, I'm on it because I want pictures, I want videos, I want scenarios because, again, I know personally from past experience, I've gotten in trouble with Facebook way before there was a simple social tool, and here's the reason why. I want you to get this. As entrepreneurs, we use Facebook in a way that Facebook wasn't designed to be used unless we actually pay Facebook. That's key. It's very, very important. And people think that, oh, it's the tools, or oh, it's this, or oh, Facebook doesn't want me to do. No, 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 no. The algorithm is designed in a way where it understands the natural flow of activity for the typical user on Facebook. But then you bring in this group of individuals, the 10 percenters that are called entrepreneurs, and they just use it and maneuver it in a way that really Facebook didn't set it up to be used unless you are paying Facebook. Okay. Now, I'm not mad at Facebook, and I've paid Facebook, and I will pay Facebook, and we're going to end up paying Facebook a lot of money with some of the other things that we're going to teach you. But that's just very important for you to understand. Okay. All right. So just get that. But you need, I'm just going to say, at least 2 to 5 accounts. Okay. You need at least 2 to 5 accounts. And here's why, ladies and gentlemen. Um, if if something if something happens to one, or if you have to take a chill pill in one, at least you got one or two others that you can go work in and you don't have to worry about anything. And typically, here's what I'll say about simple social tools. If you start noticing Facebook sending you warning messages about whatever that you were not previously getting, immediately stop using the tools for anywhere from 3 to 5 days. Okay. Not to say that if you use them, you're going to lose your account or anything like that. But I'm just saying the objective is, hey, if you get close to whatever is, before you even get too close, just be like, oh, okay, well, cool. I'll just go back to whatever simple social tools is there, or I'll go utilize it on another of my accounts. If I told you all the different nuances that I've noticed between my 5 different accounts, like that would be a whole collage of training that I would probably charge somebody $97 for. Probably what we'll do anyway when we launch it is, develop another advanced simple social tools training or something like that. I don't know. But I want you to just understand this, okay? And I also want you to use the tool. I don't want you to just buy the tool. I want you to use the tool because I know the tool is a difference maker. And I understand that ultimately the difference between you making a little money and a lot of money is going to be the size of your audience and the influence that you have with that audience. In addition to the fact that that audience needs to have a need, want, or desire for what you have to offer. I'm just saying. There's no way around it. People that do well in this industry have a large audience. okay? Or they know something that other people that don't know. They drive traffic, paid traffic, lots of it. Cool, cool. All right, so yeah, I had to just had to kind of get that off my shoulders here. So let's do this. Let's go to, all right, and this is simple social tools step by step. This is the new liker, okay? Now, the new liker will work on personal profiles, it will work in Facebook groups, and it will work in the news feed, okay? Now, what I've noticed that it works best in the news feed and in Facebook groups, okay? So again, I hope you're taking notes of this. It works best in the news feed, Facebook groups, then thirdly on profiles. What I've noticed about a profile is if I come here and if I go to click this button like this and see like right now I'm clicking it and for whatever reason it's not doing anything, like it turned blue like that, all you have to do is hit F5, which resets the page, open the liker, and there we go. It's good to go. Okay? So again, the liker's not broke. There's nothing wrong with it. It's all good. I want you to understand this. The liker is not going to like every post. It's only going to like a certain percentage of them because what we figured out is that if you just like every single post, guess what? Facebook is going to limit you really, really quick. Now, naturally, Facebook understands that most, I would say 99% of humans are not going to sit there and just like for 30, 40 minutes straight. Okay? Like they've written that into their code based on user data, if you will. Well, the way that the liker is constructed, this is important. You can run this liker, and let's jump over here to the news feed. Okay, we're gonna jump over here to the news feed. All right, and as you can see, I just clicked the button and it started up. So, okay, there we go. So you can run this liker all the way up to 200 posts. It can actually go past that, but guess what? We didn't want to set it at the limit. We wanted to bring it down. So we brought it down to 200, which takes about 30 to 40 minutes because it's not liking every single post. It's randomly selecting posts based on the way that we programmed it. It'll run for about 30, 40 minutes, okay? And it'll do its thing. Now, this is what's key, and you got to get this right, okay? When you are running the liker in the news feed, if you want to do anything else on Facebook, I need you to right click on your browser and open up a new window. Okay, so let me just go to Facebook because I can stay on the same account. And let me just, right here. All right, there we go. And I'll come to Wi-Fi Income Network. Here is the Facebook page. Here it is, okay? So when you're running a liker, this is the one tool out of the four that what we discovered is you have to leave it as the main focus in a singular window. I would even go so far as saying, like with this particular tab that I have back here, to actually X that off. Just let the liker run in a window all by itself and let it remain as a singular focus. If there are other things that you want to do on that particular account, then open up a new window. This is a new window. It's still the same account, but it's in a new window, and you can go in, you can message, you can do whatever it is that you want to do until the liker actually finishes, okay? Until it actually finishes. Now, if you want to just run 50 likes or 100 likes, cool, whatever, turn it off, let it go. Because here's what I've noticed that happens. When you try to do too much in different tabs that the liker is running in, for whatever reason, the way that Chrome runs and the power and the utilization, especially if you don't have a powerful computer, it'll make the liker stop. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just too much going on in that one singular window, even with multiple tabs. And from a power standpoint, the liker is just like, okay, well, you know what? I'm not getting enough of the resources within this Chrome browser. I'm just going to shut off because, like, yeah, y'all, you're just doing too much. So I'm giving you the outline here of how to effectively use the liker. It'll run again 200 likes, and then it'll shut off. Now, personally, once you've liked 200 posts in the news feed or in a particular group, I don't really see, the necessity to run that many likes again for quite a long time. So at least like 3 to 5 days. One of the things that you can do if it's somebody that, you really want to get their attention, go over to their profile, click on the liker, let it, like maybe 10, 20, 25 of their posts. Cool. Click off, go somewhere else. If you're in a group and you want to get people's attention, again, you can go to that particular group, turn the liker on, let it run, 50, 100, 150, but again, use the tools, but don't abuse the tools. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So that's how you run the liker. Is everybody A-okay and with the functionality of the liker? If you are okay and you really get what I just shared with you here, because I want you to get it, then type in okay in the chat box for me. And that's the GoToWebinar chat box here. Because as you can see, it's still running. And I'll even tell you this, with me being on GoToWebinar, that's actually pulling a lot of resources from my computer. But as you can see here, it's still running and it's still liking, but it does not like every single post. So don't be alarmed or afraid if you're like, hold on, it's only liking. You just set it in this window, leave it alone, go do whatever it is that you're going to do. All right, so I got a lot of okays. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. All right, that's that. And again, y'all, we are going to be here for a minute on this particular training. So I would suggest, hey, get your glass of water, pen and paper, and man, let's just make it do what it do. Okay. So let's see here, and we should. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next tool. All right. So let me stop that. There we go. So I stopped it and I X'd it off. All right. Now, click the wrong button. When you send friend requests, you only can send up to 1,000, and people either have to accept them or you have to cancel them. Once you get to 1,000, Facebook is going to send you a message. They're going to be like, look, no more. Like you already sent the max, 1,000. So you just simply click on this, which is pending a request. You click on it once, and it converts to mobile version, and then you click on it again, and you just let it do its thing. Like I'm just gonna put the cursor right here, and it's counting. It counted 9, and there you see it canceled 9. Now, understand this part about the tool. Sometimes, if you haven't canceled a whole lot, you're going to see this pop up. It's going to say go to profile. You click it, bada boom, bada bing. It goes back to the desktop version. Okay. Now, I want you to get this. Other times when you run the cancel pending request tool, let's just say you got about 500 in here, you're going to run it and you're not going to see that go to profile button. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just the mobile version of Facebook. So all you have to do is just type in facebook.com and it's going to bring you back to the desktop version. All right. Now, let me share this with you. And this is what I've noticed. All right. Sometimes when you run this, you're going to get a blue bar down here saying you've sent too many friend requests. You're abusing Facebook. Don't send any more friend requests. Don't let that alarm you, okay? Don't let that alarm you. And just let the tool do what it's going to do. And once it finishes, it'll say like 850 out of 850 canceled. So whatever this says down here, you just click on, well, better yet, you don't even have to click on OK. You can just simply X the, let's see here, let me click that again. Okay, so let's just say it were, going and it's counting, I don't know what it's going to come up with. But there was a message down here that startled you. You're like, oh my goodness, what did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong, okay? All right, so it would tell you what the numbers are right here, and you would see all of the friend requests go from gray to blue, meaning, okay, like they canceled. Just come up here and just type in facebook.com and just come back to the main page. That's all you got to do. That's all you have to do. Now, let me share this with you. Again, because I'm literally sharing with you everything that I've seen. Today, I actually saw something I had never seen before, and it was sent to me by someone else. And I want to give you a heads up on it. They got a pink message up here that said, you've been sending too many friend requests, blah, 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 blah. Click OK. All right. And for whatever reason, and it's the first time I ever seen it, their friend requests didn't cancel or didn't cancel all of them. If that happens, just don't use any of the tools, I would say probably for about 5 days on your account. Because again, I've gotten the other messages and then I just chill out and then I go back to the account and I'm like, okay, cool. It's like Facebook says like, all right, you're doing too much. Now you're on our radar and you got our attention. And then it's like they come and they surround your house, which is your Facebook account, and they just wait and see, are you going to do anything else? And then when you do something else, they're like, hey, didn't we tell you don't do that? And then you're like, oh, my bad. Yeah, you know, and then after about 5 days, they're like, okay, you're chill. We're gonna go to somebody else's house, somebody else's Facebook account. Then you go in there and you start back. You don't go max it out, but you just progressively scale up, and then you don't have any problems with them. Okay, so that's just what I've seen on that. So again, I'm sharing with you everything because I want you to understand the last thing that we want is for anybody's account to be affected adversely. However, we know that as a human or a human with a super tool, if you abuse the tool, yes, you will mess your account up. You absolutely will. But you can do that without the tool too, okay? All right, so that's that. Okay, very well. So that's the liker. Again, it's step by step because, man, I just want y'all to get this. I want you to get this, all right? All right, let's go here. And, man, we're going to go to the automate messages. Let me see here. Somebody put something in. Somebody said, hey, I have my tools running now. Yeah. Okay, man. That's okay. Okay. So better yet, let's do this. Because I actually messaged a lot of people on that particular profile. This is the new window. Let me do this. Let me shut down this window. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out of this account and I'm going to log into another one. So let me just come here and I'm going to log out. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the messenger and the friender. So let's go to, man, this guy is so cool. Like, all right, let's go to the cool guy. All right, we're going to go to the cool guy. Okay, all right, so, man, what happened? I guess I put in, all right, let me see. Let me come here. Now I should be able to enter this because I know it's archived. And there we go, and there we go. Okay, and only me, add number. No, I don't want to add a number. I hate when they put that at the top of my profiles. Okay, no, I'm not adding a number. All right, here we go. Okay, man, I tell y'all, we got so much training for y'all. It's ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna come here and let's go with the add Facebook friends. Let's see here. Let me go. Oh, here we go. Let me take this down. All right, so let's do what Mr. Christopher Davis shared with us. And again, Grant Cardone, man, I like Grant. Mr. Christopher Davis sent us over a tip. He also put the tip inside of the Simple Social, I mean, not Simple Social, but the Wi-Fi Income Network Facebook group. And I want to show this because I think this is really cool. Because like sometimes you'll go to fan pages and there won't be any engagement on the page. You'll be like, you'll come here and you'll scroll down and it'll be a post and it'll have like 5 likes, right? And you're like, man, what in the world? So hold on, let me do another one. Let me do another one. Let me use a better example. All right, so we're coming here to money, and it has 1 million people that follow this page. And so, 160 people like that. That's cool, whatever. All right. So here's what you do. If you don't find a lot of engagement on a particular page, and again, Mr. Christopher Davis out of the DMV area, he sent this over to me. So I want to give credit where credit is due. And I love when people think outside of the box and start utilizing these tools in different ways and figuring out things that, I haven't figured out because like I love new stuff. I like, man, I just love it. So you click on videos, okay? Because we all know that videos get a lot more engagement than regular posts. So you come here and you start looking at the dates. You know, that's your first clue. So this video had 11,000 views on it. This video had 295,000 views. So let's just click and see what this is all about. 295,000 views. Okay, it only got 10 likes. Okay, so let's go back. That is not what we were looking for. Okay, this one got how women save their employees millions. 139,000 views. Let's just click here, and oh man, still didn't get a lot of likes. Okay, all right. Okay, let me find another one. How to get back into the workforce. Yesterday, 260,000 views. Okay, man, this is not doing good. Okay, this is worse than the page. Okay, but I think you're getting the idea here, and I'm going to go until I find. Um, let's see, the breakdown. Texas is on the rise. This one has 75,000. Okay, well, basically, what we found is that because I don't want to spend a lot of time. A lot of times videos will have a lot more likes than the posts. And so, you'll find some posts on here or some videos rather, and they'll have a whole bunch of likes and you can actually run the tools on those. Okay. So let's see here. What is this one? All right. So yeah. Anyway. All right. So let's just go back here because again, I'm just under the assumption that, hey, if you like this particular fan page, which is money, more than likely, you want to know a little something about money. Maybe not a lot of something, but a little something. And I just want to come here, and again, they don't have a lot of engagement on the page. So they have followers of the page over 1 million, but not a lot of engagement. All right, so man, maybe I will go back. Well, you know what? Let me go to one of my favorite mentors, Jim Rohn. Let's go to Jim Rohn here. Jim Rohn, 1.6 million people like this page. And typically his posts get a good deal of engagement. There's 40 there. There's 183 there. Let's click on videos and let's come here. Oh, excuse me. And I would definitely all videos. So day that turns your life around, 21,000 views. How many likes? Okay, there we go. So, this was, a few months ago, but hey, 761 likes. I'm clicking on it and I'm going to click on the tool. I'm going to add FB friends. Now, here, this is what I recommend. This is what I recommend. The tool, like if you put 2 seconds, it's going to default to 7. If you're sitting in front of the computer, this is what I recommend. This is like, to me, a safety range. 12 to 16 seconds for the time in between sent friend requests. However, if you want your account to really stay up under the radar, go 20 seconds or more. If you want to run this while you're asleep, go anywhere from 20 to 24, maybe 26 seconds in between friend requests, maybe even 30. Because here's what I want you to understand. The biggest thing I want you to get about simple social tools, it's not a sprint. It's not a sprint. Okay? Consistency. Consistency is your friend with simple social tools. Okay? So if you space out these friend requests, a lot more of them are going to go through. So again, because I'm on here, I just have it set at 7. And then this number right here, the maximum is 1,500. And then this is the skip. Okay, this is the skip. Well, let me show you how to effectively use the skip feature. We're going to go over here to somebody that I know gets a ton of engagement. And that would be Miss Kylie Jenner. And let's go to her fan page. And I'm going to show you how to use the skip feature. Okay. So, all righty. Okay. So let's see. Let me find Kylie Cosmetics. Okay. All right. So 8,000 people like this post. All right. So if I'm going to run the liker on this post, I mean, not the liker, but the add friends, I'm going to do it at, say, 16-second delay. Well, I can only do a maximum of 1,500, but it's 8,000 on here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the tool skip the first 5,500. the first 5,500 out of 8,000, it's going to skip. It's going to go down to the depth of 5,500, and then it's going to start sending the friend requests from there, 1,500 of them. And then next time I run the tool, I'll have it skip the first 4,000, and then I'll run it for a 1,500 session friend request. Then the next time I run it, I'll have it skip the first 3,000. Then I'll let it run for a 1,500 session. Then the next time I run it, I'll have it skip the first 1,500, and then it will friend everybody from 1,500 to 3,000. And then the last time, I'll either put a 0 or nothing in there, and it'll add these first 1,500 right here. So that's how you run the skip feature. The skip feature is designed to allow you to go down in depth when you have a post that has, like, say, anywhere from 3,000 or more likes on it. You can dig down pretty deep. Now, if you put 15,000 and I click away, it's going to default to 10,000. 15,000 is actually the limit that you can go in depth. I've been there, but it takes a long time to get that deep. Plus, Facebook really doesn't want you that deep. It just kind of is what it is. If you've done the testing that we've done and you understand how it interacts with the algorithm. So to guard your accounts, guess what we did? We said, nope, don't put it at 15,000, put it at 10,000. That's it. So if this post had 20,000 likes on it, you could skip the first 10,000 and then start adding friends from there, okay? And then work your way backwards. Next time you would skip the first 8,500 and then do a 1,500 session. Then you would skip the 7,000. So does everybody understand how to utilize the features that are in the add friends? If you understand how to utilize the features that are in the add or that are in the friender tool on Simple Social Tools, just put a number 1 in the chat for me real quick. And then we're going to get to the messenger, which I'm really excited about, and then we're going to finish up our training. Okay. All right, man. Oh, man, y'all put in a lot of ones, and y'all put them quick. All right, wonderful. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Excellent. And again, I told you, hey, you're going to have to dig in a little bit, on this particular training, because I want to make sure that it's recorded in like the live environment, if you will, and that we're just going through this, because what's going to happen is we're going to do some more trainings for the Simple Social Tool membership site, but they're going to be real short, punchy, and to the point. But seeing as though we have the W.I.N community, when individuals come and they go through this weekly series of training, it's going to be a lot more thorough, in-depth, and I get it. Some people want like quick, fast, to the point, but man, there's so many different scenarios with these tools, ladies and gentlemen. So many different ways they can be utilized to be very effective. So many targeted niches that you can go at, that it's just like there's really no time for us to cover everything. Okay, so now let's utilize the last tool as we prepare to wrap up. Okay, so here we're going to click on Simple Social Tools. We're going to click on Automate Messages. All right, now first things first, and then we're going to click it again to bring up the messenger tool. Only message new friends, okay? So what happens here is it's only going to message new people that you connected with, because, and I don't have many of them, I don't think, on this particular account. Let me see here. Now, I don't think I have a lot of new people, because this one has been at 5,000 for a minute. But anyway, we set this tool, message only new friends. If you put in 50 and you click away, it's going to default to 40. Because what we've noticed is once you get like above 40, then you're going to get a message from Facebook. Here's why. Not because of the tool, but because you've messaged what is programmed into their algorithm, kind of around like the maximum number of new people that you, even though they're your friends, the limit is about 40 people. Okay, well, really about 45, 50. So we set it at 40. We were going to put it at 35, but listen, when you are running a tool, right? Like one day you run the add friends and you get, let's just say, 200-300 new friends. Well, for the next several days, just run sessions to message the new friends. Okay. Now, here's what's cool about this. It has the date and the time stamp. Every message in here, let's just take this one. and I can't see it in this version here. I can see it more so on mobile, but all of these, let me see here. Let me try to do this. I want you to see this. All of these messages have a timestamp, and let me see if I can find one here. But I just want to show you how intuitive this particular, let's see here. All right. So when you come in here, you click on these three dots. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's see. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Is that what I wanted to do? Okay, but anyway, all right, there it is right there. Okay, so did like let me see here. Okay. So yeah, I guess that's it. Anyway, yeah, Tuesday at 3:28. Each message has a timestamp. Like you may not see it, but it has a timestamp. This one says Tuesday at 3:28. So the way this tool is built, ladies and gentlemen, which is so cool, I think, is that you can really go back and like if you're going to message new friends, you can message new friends on a particular date during a particular time frame that sent you messages. Okay. And again, you're only going to do a 40 session with new friends. All right. And then we'll talk about some of these other features. So that's how you use the only message new friends. Now we're going to have fun with the broadcaster here because this one is cool to the cool. All right. First things first. Let's just imagine that Josetta said, don't message me anymore. And Gail said, don't message me anymore. Well, add people's name to ignore and blah, 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 blah form. All I have to do is type in Joetta, comma, Gail, and I can put a comma or I can leave it blank. And I'm just going to say, hey, and I'm only going to message 3 friends, okay? So I should just message Terry. Now I'm going to click now. All right? So this is the first part that I want to demonstrate for you. That you can actually segment out individuals that you don't want to message. So there's Joetta. The tool should not message her. Now it's going to go to Gail. All right, there's Gail. It's not going to message her. Then it's going to come to Terry. And it should say, hey. There it is right there. See, down here, it says, hey. All right, cool. So you see, it processed 3, but it only sent 1 because I had it skip the first 2. Now, here's what I want you to understand. This is very important about the tool. Let's say that this person was named Gail Smith, and this was Joetta Quasum or Joetta Perry. By virtue of me having Joetta and Gail in there, it's going to skip everybody that has Joetta and Gail in the name. But if I wanted it specifically to only skip Gail Gentry, this is what I would do, ladies and gentlemen. I would type in Gail space Gentry, then comma, and let's see, Lou or whomever else. Okay? So I want you to understand that. Let's just say if there were 5 Cindys in here. If I wanted the tool to skip all 5 Cindys, I just type in Cindy. But if I wanted the tool to only skip 2 of the Cindys, I type in their name as it appears here on Facebook. Now, do we understand how to skip people that maybe either 1 said, don't message me, or 2, we don't want to message? Do we understand that? If we understand that, just type in yes, and then we'll move on to the next part, and we're about to wrap up. Like I said, these tools, they're simple and they're extremely, extremely effective. Like, man, oh man, oh man. All right, wonderful. Hey, appreciate all the feedback. Now here, this is where it really, to me, it gets really, really fun. And this is a game changer. And this is why I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, like you're absolutely going to win. So we're going to do this. Let me take these names out. Let me put this at 10. Okay, I'm just going to put this. No, I actually put it. I'll just put it at 15. Okay. All right. First thing I'm going to do, because you see Terry, she just responded back. I'm going to skip Joetta, Gail, and Terry. So let me put their names in. Joetta, comma, Gail, comma, and Terry, Terri. And I can put a comma, but I don't have to. And I had the programmers to program it this way because they had it programmed one way. I did it the opposite way, and I do stuff like that, and then it wasn't working right. Okay. So I'll just put a comma just for whatever. Now I'm going to do 3 different messages. Okay. Now, first one is going to say, hey, then I'm going to put in a bracket, and I'm going to put first name, all lowercase letters. Hey, first name, and then bracket, are you online this evening? Okay? Question. Then I'm going to put a bracket, and I'm going to type in full name and another bracket and say, are you there? Quick question, like that. And then for the third message, I'm going to say, how's it going? Bracket, last name. How's it going? How's it going? Got something. Got something I would like to ask you. All right, so we're gonna skip the first 3. Now, this is a dynamic feature. So get this, you got bracket first name in all lower cases, bracket full name, bracket at the front, bracket at the end, all lower cases, bracket last name. 3 different dynamic functionalities, because get this, now your messages are going to be personal because you're either utilizing the person's first name, last name, or full name in the messages. Okay. So I'm just doing 15. I'll probably stop it before that, and let's go now. Probably should have taken it down, but let's just see. We'll just see what happens here. All right. This is a game changer. Game changer. Because I want you to think outside the box with this. You could message up to 100 people in one session, and it's totally good to go. All right. But now you're going to be putting their name in the messages, and you can literally ask them, hey, so and so, are you available this evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a free online social media workshop? Construct like 3 or 4 different versions of that particular well, if you're going to message 100 people, I'd say construct 5 to 7 versions of the same message, and then let it roll. And everybody that's available, they're going to tell you they're available, and then when they respond back, you just simply send them over the link for the webinar. And if they say no, then you just ask them, hey, can I send you over the recording? And understand, you can have so many conversations from so many different angles that it's not even funny, and it's only going to basically, it's going to save you time. You don't have to sit there and send all these messages out. The tool is going to send the messages. You're just going to talk to the people that actually respond. Now, I'm going to tell you, we got something else that's coming as far as like the inbox conversation and what we're going to share and what we're going to teach with you. It's absolutely going to change the game. Like, what you're going to be able to do is connect really, really quickly with people. You're going to be able to qualify or disqualify them, see if they're open to making money online, and immediately get your information into their hands. But guess what? You got to learn how to crawl before you walk. You got to learn how to engage people with the tools. Listen, today, so today is Friday. Tomorrow morning, you can construct 5 different messages, and basically it could be 5 different versions of happy Saturday. Hey, I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. How's it going this beautiful Saturday morning? Be blessed and less stressed. And understand, you're using the dynamic feature, and you're putting their first name or their full name or their last name in it. Guess how people are going to feel about you? They're going to be like, man, he took the time. She took the time to message me. And just say, have a good day. See, you don't always have to be salesy, and you don't always have to be about business. Just be a kind person. Just make genuine connections. But the difference here is you got a tool that's saving you an extraordinary amount of time, and you're just being nice to people all in the same breath. Man, I'm telling y'all, it's a game changer. Game changer. By the time we get like everything really kind of set up in the way that I really want it to be, man, I just really foresee that, number one, if you're doing what it is that we're teaching, which is setting up the different profiles, adding the friends, and engaging with individuals, like literally, and I've already experienced it with 5 profiles. It's almost, I don't want to say it's impossible, but you better have a very strict schedule as to when you're going to run these tools, when you're going to respond back to people, and when you're going to engage with people on Facebook. Because if you don't have a strict schedule, this will overwhelm you. But get this, I would rather be overwhelmed than like 99% of entrepreneurs, which is sitting there on twiddling their thumbs, posting on Facebook, praying, wishing, and hoping that somebody just please respond to my post. When you got a tool that's going to go in the inbox and basically build a relationship with you on autopilot. So, look, Wednesday, happy hump day to everybody's inbox. Boom, boom, boom. And again, you're not even going to be able to send it to everybody, but just understand why you have the date and the timestamp is because now okay, on Monday, when I told everybody have a good week, this is the date and time range that I ran. So on hump day, which is Wednesday, I want to send another 100 people the messages. On Friday, Green Money Friday, I want to send another 100 people. So basically within a week, you're just organically messaging upwards of 3, 4, 5, 600 people, just building a relationship, nothing about business. And then maybe once, no more than twice, you go in the inbox per week and you're inviting to an event, or you're asking a very specific question where you're looking for a very specific answer that's going to lead to a result that you desire, but that also benefits the individual that you're speaking with. Okay, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We skipped 3 names. So it processed 15, it sent 12. Okay, so let's go here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see here. Okay, so let me refresh okay, so yeah, I just want you to take a look at these. All right, so here it is, Joanna B. All right, this was the last. How's it going, B? See, it didn't even do her last name. How's it going, B? Got something I would like to ask you. Mary Wright. How's it going, Wright? Got something I would like to ask you. All right, that was the last name. All right, Hamir. Hey, Hamir, are you online this evening? That was the first name. All right, how's it going, Holmes? Got something I want to ask you. That was the last name. Yvonne Dixon. How's it going, Dixon? Got something I want to ask you. Okay. How's it going? Got something I want to ask you. Full name, Sheila Holden. Sheila Holden, are you online? Quick question. So this one here, Hamir Simmons, that was the first name. This was the full name. These others are the last name. This is first name. Hey, Cynthia, are you online this evening? All right, let me take a look at some more. Connie, I was talking to her earlier. Let's see what Connie says. Hey, Connie Holmes, are you there? Quick question. Will you be, watch this, will you be available on Monday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to attend a social media workshop that I'm hosting? Seeing. Okay. Now let's go back. All right. Edu Chucks Iragubu. Look, do you understand what it'll take for you to manually type in these people's names in the inbox? Yeah, you're gonna have all kind of autocorrect, spell correct errors. All right, Daniel. Okay, Daniel Ko Von Buren. There now. I'm gonna be very transparent with you. I personally like, this is Jacques T. Morris, the first name feature. Okay, all right. And then Terry, so I think that's about it. So I think Terry responded, and yeah, that's just when I did hey. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is, Look. What did she say? Oh, okay. All right. So she's typing right now. Connie is typing right now. Okay. So we'll see what she says here in just a moment. Because here's what I want you to understand. We have not even gotten to the training, which we're going to do in the boot camp, where I'm going to be actually running these tools during boot camp, engaging people in different conversations with different angles, and you're going to see literally people coming into the win, me sharing the tools with people, people dissing me, people blocking me. You're going to see the whole gambit. That's what you got to look forward to in boot camp. But guess what? There's no way in the world that I'm going to start boot camp with anybody that's in red inside of the Wi-Fi income network community. Because again, it's just not fair. You know, when you have individuals that are making the sacrifice to make sure that their account is active and that they have skin in the game, and I'm coming out here giving you 7 years of experience, the highs, the lows, and everything else in between. Okay, so let's see. All right, so she didn't respond back. Yes, actually, I booked that night for a birthday party. Now, watch this. Watch this. Great and totally understandable. 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 Can I send you the recording? All right. Boom. All right. So there we go. Now I want to show you something else about the tool. Let's come here. Better yet, let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me shucks. Let me see. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Hold on. I just want to show you this. This is, I think this is pretty cool. Let me come here. Watch this. Let me see here. All right, so let me do this. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, now, boom. There we go. See, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get this. It's literally, look, you're building relationships, but if you're not strategically working through the numbers, if you don't know, man, y'all get me into another training. Shucks. If you don't know who it is that you're talking to, if you don't know who it is that you're supposed to follow up with, if you don't know who it is that you invited, if you don't know who it is that you're supposed to send a recording to, listen, you can be all over the place doing 50 million different things. But guess what? If you keep doing the same thing the same way, expecting a different result, that is absolutely insane, crazy, and just like it just is what it is. Okay. So I'm trying to teach everybody the fundamental principles of being successful with the win, and then you can go off and build anything. It just is what it is, okay? But understand, you just posted on Facebook and want people to come and spend money with you. That's not how the game works. It's just not. It may look like that, but that's not it. So let's do this. We're going to come here and I'm going to go to automate message and watch this. Okay. Add message. Okay. Broadcast new friends. So I'm just going to do one message. All right. So, all right. Now, what I'm showing you here is that you can send over emojis and things inside of the messages too. Okay. Now, I don't know where you're going, like, if you can archive your emoji somewhere, like, I don't know, but I'm just going to construct this just like off the cuff in response to her response. Okay. So um, I'm going to say, look, all right, emoji for a message from me late Monday. Then I'm going to go bracket. Uh-oh. Bracket, first name, bracket, and then I'm just going to be like, boom. Okay. So look for a message late from me late Monday and click. Mm, let's see here. Should what 10:32? So yeah, it should work because she responded before 10:32. So let me click now. All right, let me and let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. All right. Mm-mm-mm. There's Connie. She says, sure. And bada boom, bada bing. Look at that. Emojis in the messenger. Look for a message from me like, oh my goodness gracious alive. Oh my goodness. So again, I'm not the most emoji driven person, but do you understand how personal your messages can be? That you can put emojis in there, you can put emoticons, whatever. You can say first name, and now it literally, let's just shut this down. It literally just looks like, look, I said, look, boom, for a message from me late Monday, Connie, and then I put boom, boom, boom. Come on, y'all. But and now she's getting ready to type back. And so what I'm saying is you can construct your broadcast messages where you're speaking to individuals via their first name and you're putting in the different emoticons and see now look, she came back with okay and emoticon. See, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, man. I'm excited. Anyway, I'm just excited. Like I'm a kid in a candy store. But understand, you got to build the audience first. Then you connect with the people. The people do business with those they like, know, and trust. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So you know what? That completes our step-by-step walkthrough. And let me do this. Let me do this. Let me just do this. All right. Let me see here. And like I said, we still got a whole lot to share. And as I always say, make sure you stay to the end if you want to win. Okay. Just make sure you stay to the end. So let me log out of that account and let me come here. Where is he at? Where is he at? Where is he at? Here he is. Okay. Right there. And let's see. Let me go to the W.I.N. All right. Wi-Fi Income Network. Oh, excuse me. All right. Now, I'm going to make a post, and I want everybody to like this post, and I want you to respond on it. How much did you enjoy the SST step-by-step training tonight? All right. So now, listen to me. Before you even like and comment, I want you to like it, and I want you to comment with something relevant to what you learned. So I don't want you to just say good. Oh yeah, it was good. It was the bomb. Like it was fantastic. It was great. It was most excellent. And listen, I want you to mention my name. Don't say Jacques. Like because I'm not looking for accolade. Like I'm not looking for I'm not looking for recognition. What I'm looking for is the value that you were able to derive from the training and how quickly can you articulate that in a comment. So, how much did you enjoy the Simple Social Tools step-by-step training tonight? Let me put this. And what did you learn? There we go. There we go. Boom. There it is. So I need everybody to like this particular post. Show me, look, show me some love. Like, don't like it. Show me some love. Like, hey, you want to say my name? Just show me a little love. Okay. So show me some love. Men and women. Yeah. Show a brother some love. And then tell the community how much um how much you enjoyed the training and what you learned or how you benefited. So let's do that. And you know what? For all of you that were here live, hey, I definitely appreciate it. For those of you that are listening to the recording, guess what? If you know what I know, you're going to want to make sure that you pay the price and make the sacrifice to show up live on the trainings because this particular section is actually finished. So this is the Wi-Fi Income Network, week number 5, Simple Social Tools walkthrough. And guess what? We got a ton more training coming for you, but you just first you you got to learn how to win. So we'll see y'all next time. Don't worry.